go. All right. Hi Moon. Hi Game. Hi Mamir. Hello guys. How are you? I hope you have a most wonderful day, a most wonderful weekend, a most wonderful Sunday, so forth and so on. Hope you guys have had a good week. I know my week's been kind of just meh. I got testing on Tuesday, so I'm a little bit like stressed out. So that's good. That's gonna be fun. I'm having a great Sunday. That's good game. That's good. Do you guys have anything to eat for lunch? Anything at all? My week was pretty darn a darn goose too. Darn goose. Good. Oh, okay. I was like goose. What? Nani? Ah. Did Twitch integrate throwing system fuck up again? Hang on. I think it did. Okay. Yeah, hang on. I think it might be kind of goofed. God damn it. Hey Patadia, how are you? So how was exam? Dude, that's on Tuesday. Holy shit. You guys are like, oh my god. I just said I was taking an exam. You guys are like, oh, you already took it? I'm like, no, I did not. It's on Tuesday. I haven't been studying. I really should. I'm going to probably do last minute studying though, like later on this evening. Right after I'm done getting the thumbnail ready for this video that's coming out. Speaking of videos coming out, I know Alara's gonna have one heck of a video to put out because she's actually talking about the same thing I'm gonna be talking about, which is the Cinder Dock, as well as some other stuff going on with the release of Battlefield, as well as some other news and so forth and so on, especially with Meanwhile. What is this about an exam? Oh, taking a test. That's it. It's about computers. I could only say that much. Let's say play. You're struggling and it's not even funny anymore. You know what? Fuck you, man. Platty. There, are you happy? The keyboard is dying. Good. Good. Your keyboard should die. Just joking. You're like, what? So coding exam. Basically. Let's see. Other than that though, that's probably pretty much all that's going on. Also with the thing too, that might be a big of a hint of what I might be going on. Actually, I might just say it, but there's like the agency that I did apply for right there is also doing the auditions. So we'll talk more about that as we go on more into the Sunday talk. There's a lot of stuff that has just been going on. I know I wasn't here like that last week, but I saw some stuff that happened. The talent from Mythos unfortunately graduated. I honestly felt like he was a pretty chill guy, but you know, it's crazy. I guess he just couldn't just keep up with it and all that. It's still funny how you get triggered even though you don't know. But Platsy, I'm just going to throw a rock at you. How about that? I think that is more than sufficient. I have spoken. So there you go. No. You know what? Look at you just blinking right there, but you know what? Deep down inside, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. Ow. Okay. Thank you. At least that redeem actually works. God damn. But let's get into the rest of what's going on this Sunday, guys, because I do have a lot of stuff to cover. Alright, so here we go. Alright, no. Platsy, no, you're not. Oh my god.
Sure. I'm the captain now.
No, you're not. You're not the captain. You're not the captain now. I'm the captain. God damn it. Alright, guys. Hold it with the redeems. God damn it. Alright. First off, on the Sunday, and this was on September 29th. So this one's a little bit late, but I honestly feel like this kind of goes in together what was going on with currently Battlefield, since Battlefield, as you may or may have not known, is Battlefield 6 and it's out now, which if you've been living under a rock, then I guess you wouldn't know about it, but everyone knows about it. So many people know about it. Game journalists know about it. IGN gave their review on it where everyone was giving a good solid 9, maybe like 5 or 4 out of 5, 9 out of 10 kind of stuff right there. IGN is just like 5. Mediocre. Damn. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. That actually is kind of bad that they actually would do that. But then again, it's IGN. But first of all, breaking news. EA announces an agreement to acquire the PIF Silver Lake and affiliate plane. Oh my god, dude, are you really redeem that? Flatsy, I'm gonna throw a rock at you. God damn it. You guys make me sometimes question if I should turn off sound alerts. God damn it. Now I gotta do the thing over again. God damn it. But yes, EA announces an agreement to be acquired by the PIF Silver Lake affiliate partners for $55 billion, which is a lot of money. A lot of money. And that's actually the text that's going on to that. If you guys want to pause and read it and on YouTube side on videos and all that, when it gets out, feel free. But as of right now, a new report from the game business claims that Battlefield 6 has an estimate of 1.7 million copies pre-ordered on Steam alone and is expected to sell 5 million within its first week. 29% of Call of Duty players who play Battlefield 6 beta didn't return to Call of Duty. Goddamn, that's 29% of people who actually have a brain cell. That's insane. Thank God, because whatever the shit that was with the skins is kind of, yeah. I can't even fathom $55 million. I'll be honest with you. That's a lot of dollars right there. Not only that, a lot of people pre-ordered the game. So 1.7 million copies. And that's like, what, like $70 for like video games now? So that's a lot of money. Battlefield's better than Call of Duty. You are one out of 29% of people who actually are a genius. Congratulations. Or hang on, unless you're playing Battlefield a lot, then you know you're always a Giga Chad. So therefore, you guys got a W on that right there. For the other people who play Call of Duty and did not want to play Battlefield and just stick with Call of Duty, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, do you not see this is peak right here? Like, we are cooking, and again, this is all just on Steam alone. So I think the consensus is in that Battlefield is back and it has a lot of people. Not only that, this was right now, and yes, I usually don't pull in the Steam chart, but this is Battlefield right now. God damn. 654k players currently on. It did have an all-time peak of 747,000. But obviously it will go down every now and then, but yeah. Only thing Call of Duty is good is the zombies, and that is a stretch. Damn. I mean, to be fair, zombies from Call of Duty are the only thing that actually has saving them. But other than that, it's just sad. It really is. And look at that. We also got the Twitch stats too. This is how many people are currently watching right now. God damn. Store data, number 1 top sellers, number 1 in wish listed activity. Number 2 in daily active users on Steam, which is insane. And again, this is just a small segment. This is just Steam. It's not accounting in Xbox, PlayStation, and all the other stuff like that they have. So, Battlefield is back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Next that we have, chat, is the Cinder Doc. Yes, the Cinder Doc. And quote, the burden of proof is on the accuser and not the accused. They lied to you. So anyway, here's 1,000 pages of proof. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not reading 1,000 pages, chat. I honestly cannot stress that much. Even though Lara is reading it right now too, and I'm right here just like, was this page like? I think she's on page 50 or 60 now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna read that. That's like so much shit on top of that shit that she wrote, which is insane. Also, hi Squirrel, how are you? Fatter Squirrel, I should say, because there's like 2 squirrels in here now. They literally are multiplying. Yeah, but I think everyone is under the consensus like, yeah, can you summarize the Google Doc through the POV of an orc? God damn it. Summarize from that, we need to read it for calling it a massive bunch of lies. Yeah, that's a lot of notable people, as you can see, are talking about it. We have Flipsy, Google Docky. God damn it. I think that's what we're going to have to go with now. We're just going to have to use this meme a lot that he had. Google Docky. So, even Ibikio, which I do follow her, also said nah. All right, let's see. But yeah, it's obviously a bunch of lies, to be honest with you.
Finished. Oh, it's finally finished. A memoir of my life written in red ink.
Oh yeah.
Oh, barnacles.
To be fair, I honestly, that's actually kind of funny, and I just wanted to play that. I already saw say Google Docky like Jack Black saying chicken jockey. Yeah, that I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the only time I'll say that. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about that. It's crazy. But here, this guy right here, the shitposter detective Dark, summarize this. Thank God, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not reading 1,000 pages of Google Docs. Now, I highly recommend you guys follow Alara if you want to go through that burden, but I'm gonna save you guys some brain cells, because I tend to do that research. All right, first of all, again, this is like from his words. TLDR, in the form of the green text, it was annoying to process this. I can only imagine. This guy did it for free. This guy is a legend. You know what? Fuck it. I give him a follow. He literally did something that I did not want to do, and I'll be honest with you, that's a lot of shit that I did not want to read. First off, from the Google Doc, from Cinders. Be me, Cinder, a VTuber. All right, okay. So, okay. Get publicly execute online 5 months ago. Okay. Not gonna lie, they had me the first 12%. Actually, that's less than 12%. I don't know my percentage. Friends and colleagues all drop documents at 2 a.m. Why 2 a.m.? I don't know. They could have done 3, but I guess you know what? I guess they were more civilized. I guess they were more, just a little bit more civilized, not to do it at 3 a.m. Because who will drop a Google Doc at 3 a.m.? Also, who will drop a Google Doc at 2 a.m.? I'm just saying, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. They say I'm a manipulative, narcissistic monster that sabotages everyone. I'll be honest with you. You know, I'll just save that for the end. The internet has a field day. Career goes up in flames. Quite literally living up to the name, the Cinder. And goes into hiding and mental health deleted. I think that would happen to anybody, to be honest with you. Okay, so first of all, going to an actual Google document, guys. Finally has come back with a 1,000-page Google Doc. Basically, you know, like Elden Ring boss chat. So think of like everything that you fought right now of like the 25, 40-page Google Docs. This is a 1,000-page. I was just talking about this, but I honestly feel like, guys, that she probably had all this time. What was it, like in April, right? Like 4 or 5 months. Like this is like 4 or 5 months that she's probably been putting this together every fucking like day, and I'm like, god damn, I'm not reading 1,000 pages, guys. And yeah, she did it anyway. Second, okay, it says, okay, guys, here's the truth text. That literally is what it says, guys. It literally says, okay, guys, here's the truth text. Okay, first off, I fucked up in some ways. Oh, okay, well, at least she's honest on that part. I think everyone fucked up every day. Even I fucked up. I was about to read a 1,000-page Google Doc, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But I learned because I adapted. Got too focused on the content grind and neglected friends. Was a bad friend to bow. I honestly feel like that is most of the case for like just streaming as a whole for most people who are just on that grind. But I honestly feel like you should not throw your friend around like that. Like, and your friends actually just as a whole. That's just me. But what do I know? My partner / manager Red also fucked up. Yeah, that one literally fit into what I always tell people like every single time. It's like, guys, why you guys are like, oh my god, this person right here, this VTuber is obviously single. I'm probably have my shot, and I'm right here like, dude, no, what the fuck? Like, again, I cannot emphasize this like so. I know I was gone for a bit this year, but like I think I said that so many times. Like, guys, please don't like do this. Like, you know, be like, oh my god, this person's the love of my life and all that kind of stuff. Because a lot of people were like doing that shit. guys, they're like 90, probably like what, like I always say like 97, 98% of YouTubers are already in a relationship. The other ones are like, I don't want to be in a relationship. So yeah, good luck with that information. Again, I have put that out there many, many times. If you guys don't understand that, then yeah, that's a skill issue, Dio, as a wise being once said. Anyway, going to the next bit. He also told artists not to work with Silvervale. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, hello. Oh, it was just my phone giving me a notification. Mute. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, it said he was also an artist not to work with and he also told artists not to work with Silvervale. That's what I meant to say. Goddamn. See, look, it's only like a few words, and even I'm getting fucking tired of reading it because I'm just looking at it, it's like, goddamn, this is a lot of stuff right here. Just because the context. How come she couldn't just do this? I don't know. I honestly feel like this one was a little bit more easier to understand. I didn't know the full extent of what I was saying in DMs. I trusted him. Even my laptop went to sleep for a minute. God damn. I trusted him. It's still my responsibility, so I'm giving my gamers a partnership or a part ownership to atone. Yes, I see. Yes. I see the gamer sub icon is still there. I do not know how I feel about this. So obviously that was a fucking lie. All right. And then the funny part is, but you were all lied to. Yes, we literally were. I literally just saw it like you just ended it and then you said you were all lied to. I honestly feel that now. Like, look, it's right there. The gamer sub thing is still there. So I think she still has some stake in it, which is insane. My God, I'm right here just like giving myself like a head, like a face palm just from that. Okay, second bit, chat. This wasn't some evil master plan over years. It was all orchestrated by character assassination, which I do not know why that's a. Okay, hang on. All right. Okay, damn, I forgot where I was. Dude, there's like so much stuff right there. Oh god. Okay, Nanolist was manipulated. She was also overbooked and was used as an excuse to cancel commissions she didn't want to. Okay. There's already proof. I mean, I literally can just go on a large stream right now and just pull that off because I think she just finished talking on that too. Which, again, it's like right there. We all know what happened, so you can't really make that shit up anymore, you know? The chat logs prove that she was the one that kept bringing up canceling models. Yeah, it was canceling models. Shy Lily was the real mastermind. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea why Shy Lily just came out of thin air just like that. Just spawned in just like as an I guess like a random NPC. I honestly do not know how that came in. All she did was say hey, and then gave her point, and then that was literally it. So I have no idea why that is there, but oh my god, dude, this is already giving me a headache, and I'm only like just halfway into the summarization. I'm like, oh my god. All right, Red told Nano that Lily was acting weird towards me. Okay, Nano showed Lily, and Lily convinced her she was being manipulated. Lily had riled all my friends, helped write the docs, and lied on stream to finish me off. Surreal just took the opportunity to pile on her own lies about our history. Okay, so I already know the situation going on with her in Silvervale. I'm gonna be honest with you. If she didn't want to talk to you, or even just chat. Look, there's always gonna be this thing right here. There's gonna be one person that just don't like you. That's literally how it is. The only way you can get them is by throwing a carton of milk at them. That is it. I just kid. Don't do that. Don't do that, chat. Unless it's rotten. I just kid. No. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. I swear to God, don't do that. I'm just joking. But yeah. They never talked to me. They took cherry-picked DMs out of context and built a false narrative. They fed it to my friends, who are too emotional to question it. I lost my friends, my career, and my reputation. I'm so sorry for things I did wrong, but I'm not an evil person they made me out to be. MFW, I need to write a novel to explain the VTuber drama. Anyway, I'm coming back onto stream. Okay, alright, okay. Wait, hang on, she's writing a novel? Oh shit. Oh god. Is it gonna be something like... Oh god, okay. Should I say it? Nah, I don't think I'd say that. I don't think I should say that. But I'm just gonna leave it at that, yeah. And obviously, you gotta read this. As Dark did put this in. He did put his own opinion right there. Just going to read like one of it again. I highly recommend you probably check him out. Says, obviously, I'm not going to state my opinion since you want to further my response with their party involved. Well, if you plan on reviving it, regardless, they're talking about the moment day of, so there's plenty of time for people to make up their thoughts and minds about this 5-month drama. Oh yeah, it's 5 months. I don't, dude. Holy shit, I could count time now. Oh my god. Goddamn. I'm sure a lot of you were having aneurysm with opening the document. I'm actually reading this down here. Actually, hang on. With the document, and here's the fully downloaded HTML with the all media screenshots and zips in case you want to view. Okay. And then the guy right here said, "I only read about 50 pages, and my brain started to hurt." Oh no. Oh god, that. Yeah. Dude, my brain when I saw that 1,000-page Google Doc, I was like, I'm not going to read that, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anybody in the right mind would read that. It's just crazy. But I honestly feel like Cinder can actually write a novel saying I wrote a 1,000-page document on why it wasn't me. I swear to God. Turns out it was all her. I'm just gonna be honest with you. What I said earlier, like on a tweet, like separate, way before this, because I, did like try to find some quick summarizations, and I did see a lot of them kind of consisting of the same thing. And I'm not reading a 1,000-page doc, so if people were to say, Sin, you should read the 1,000-page doc, I won't be honest with you. I'd rather go outside and touch grass. I honestly feel like I'd rather do that than read a 1,000-page Google Doc. And I can only imagine if she was gone for a whole year, that 1,000-page Google Doc will probably be 2,000 pages or probably 3,000-page doc. I honestly do not know. It was 5 months, so yeah, it might be maybe like close to 3,000-page Google Doc, which would probably be like, I guess that's like a world record now, with the most. Is it sad that's actually probably now a world record? Because I don't think anyone's going to do something like this at all. Because I'll be honest with you, 1,000 pages? Bro, no. No, we're not doing that. We're not fucking doing 1,000 page. No one in their right mind will never do 1,000 pages. Bro, I can't even do like 2 pages alone. I'm just saying. Next that we have on Sunday Talk. And this is from Luminera. I can't even say the name right now. My brain's too completely bleh from the whole doc. That was just right there. Just quick summary. And even then, that was a lot. But they have VTuber editions, and they're currently open for 4 weeks. This was on September 30th, so they're on their 3rd week, and probably, yeah, no, this is their last week. So if you guys want to be part of this agency, I highly recommend checking out their forums. They do have like details and all that stuff going into like what they have. But before applying, they did say make sure you are 18 years of older, are committed for making content at least for a year, and you are also willing to collaborate with others, which is basically what I always like to do. But I'm usually just like, I'm kind of shy, okay? That's literally it. And then I'm also busy. And then I also see the stuff going on right now with others. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to stay in my bubble. That's just me. That's just me. They do have some more stuff going there. Like they did say you will keep your IP, 100% of your IP, 100% earn. In-house resources. Oh, hang on, we got that going on. Manager support, event support team, marketing team, and social media support. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So they'll be able to kind of steer you in the right direction. I definitely do like that right there. So if you guys are interested, be sure to check them out. It's going to be closing like very soon, so highly recommend you guys checking them out if you are interested. Next that we have, and this is Alara, and this was from October 5th. At first you thought this would be a graduation there, but you know, going on the stream she's doing on right now, it's not. This is just like her just saying, hey, heads up, you know, she's not been feeling a little too good with all the stuff going on, like mental health wise. So she's probably like, I honestly feel like she might just take like a week break. I'll be honest with you, I took like a few months break, and I actually felt a lot more refreshed. And then I saw Vishojo imploded, which that actually was 5 months worth of, oh my god, what the fuck did I just witness all in one day? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I don't recommend going through that again. But Laura, if you need to take a break, you know, feel free, girl. You know, you know, like, I'll just be honest with you, a week break is usually pretty good to have. I took 5 months and I feel perfectly fine. And then the thing happened with Vishojo, and that obviously made 5 months worth of stress, I guess you could say, from the internet all in one day. So, yay. But next chat, we have my segment that I always like to do. And since it is Halloween very soon, I decided that we're going to have some reaction videos on spooky videos. So I already put my video on there. So if you guys have any videos that are fitting with, I guess, the month of October. Actually, they have to be scary videos. Not scary games. I'm not doing no scary games. I could not finish one on stream. I'm not doing that again. For the love of God, I'm not playing. Like, I would not even go back in if people were to give me money for that shit. I won't even do it for $1. I won't even just do it for like 1 penny. I'm just saying. But if you guys have any scary video reactions that you guys want me to watch, feel free to put it in my Discord. I'll probably put a link down in the video later on YouTube side. And if you guys are currently watching on stream, you know, you do ! Discord, or just go on links and, you know, it will just take you right to the Discord. But let's get into it, shall we?
Video comes from security camera footage captured at a museum in Russia. The museum was closed for the night, with no visitors or staff members anywhere.
This is just night at the museum, guys.
Just empty exhibit rooms filled with historical artifacts and displays, all monitored by standard security camera systems. The timestamp shows 1926, well after.
Oh wait, I thought like 1926 years. Like, wait, hang on. Dude, my brain turned completely off. I honestly thought that I was like, wait, 1926, but security cameras were invented.
Closing hours when the building should be completely
1926.
But then
that's not right.
Appeared.
I honestly thought it was like 1926 for a second. I don't know why. But hey, look, there's just like a giant like blob of a person. It's just standing there. That's kind of weird. That's just a video edit, right? No, that has to be a video edit. It does look actually, it does. It looks like someone dressed up like, I guess like under Sunday best, I guess. I don't know. It looks like a woman. I do see the dress. Looks like it just came out of a painting though. Am I the only one to see that? Ugh. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to that museum. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to museums at all. Very scary.
Lucent figure is almost see-through, like a The apparition like museums completely empty. Many people believe museums can be hotspots for paranormal
I'll just skip like
activity.
4
With so
seconds
much
of I already
history
saw
and
that.
so many artifacts from the past concentrated in one place. Perhaps this is the spirit of someone connected to the museum's collection, still wandering the exhibit rooms they once knew in life. Or maybe it's a former curator or visitor, unable to leave behind the place that meant so much to them. But what do you think was captured at this Russian museum in 1926?
Someone died in the museum.
Was this a genuine spirit making its nightly rounds? Or could there
I honestly
be
don't
another
know.
explanation for this translucent
It
visitor?
could be someone died there, or it could just be attached like maybe someone had like some kind of like
footage to our
outfit,
email address,
or they're just they use blood or something like that to make their painting. I don't know. Okay, maybe not the last one. That last one's kind of like, that's kind of just disturbing, not gonna lie, guys.
Reddit user EMF4 Paranormal recently shared this unsettling clip from a paranormal investigation inside a reportedly haunted school. He and his girlfriend were exploring.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. One, why would you go into a haunted school at night? Secondly, it's a school. Why would you go into that in period? I'm just saying.
Late at night when they decided to conduct a spirit box session inside the old gymnasium. There was no breeze whatsoever and no open doors or windows, and the air was so thick with humidity that condensation was forming on the floor. While filming, his girlfriend suddenly says she feels something touch her hair but brushes it off, thinking it might just be a bug. But when they got home and reviewed the footage, they saw this.
Sorry. I think that was my
Oh hell
hair or
no.
something.
A piece of her hair, completely still one moment, suddenly flicks to the
no,
side
I'm good.
as if something
Why would you
tugged
do
on
this in
it.
the school?
There's no
I'm just
visible
saying.
cause, and with the humidity that night, static electricity was ruled out. The OP insists this video is unedited and says they've tried to debunk everything, but they just can't explain what happened. So, what could have touched her hair? Possibly something they couldn't see? Trying to make contact? Let me know what you think.
If it's a ghost child, I won't be honest with you. Please, I swear to God, no, I'm not doing that. Chat, I like, okay, things that scare me the most. Okay, if that's a ghost and is a little girl, that's probably a demon, and now you're cooked. I'm just saying, you're just cooked at that point. There's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing, and you choose a school, so you don't even know if it's a demon or actually a fucking child. Why would you do that? And then it's probably gonna follow you too. So. Oh my god.
TikTok user Sam Rossi uploaded the
you know what,
following
chat,
clip
just
after breaking down late
just
one
go in a
night
tunnel,
on an
you know,
infamously haunted road in
just do that.
Indonesia. A road said to be haunted by a penampakan. In
What the heck is that?
Indonesian folklore, penampakan refers to an apparition, often a full-bodied ghost, that appears suddenly, usually at night, and is believed to be the restless spirit of someone who passed away under tragic circumstances. In the spot where Sam's truck broke down, right on a narrow bridge, the very place where locals say multiple tragedies have happened, including one where a young woman reportedly passed away after a late night argument. Aware
Oh god,
of these
this does not sound nice.
Sam begins filming, hoping to document what's happening and maybe protect himself, just in case. He starts explaining
got a
the
gun.
situation.
He's got a holy
then
Glock,
suddenly
chat.
hears something move on the other side of his truck.
He's got a holy Glock, chat. He's protected. Why does he have a truck full of tires? Okay, I don't like this. Oh my god. Hey? Dude, Chat, I would have pissed myself if they were like right there on top of that bridge. You're just like looking down on them, just T-posing. Holy shit, if that would happen, like what can you do? I'm just saying. Dude, I don't like this. Nah, dude.
Sam is startled by the sounds of something, and when he checks under his truck to see what's on the other side,
Loading.
a pair of legs can be seen dangling down in mid-air.
Dude, no
when
way.
he goes round to check, no one's there.
Just
no
T-posing.
footsteps, no signs of anyone nearby, just the empty road. Some argue this could be a prank, while others believe what Sam witnessed was a Penampakan. So,
Nah, man.
did Sam
Nah.
capture proof of the Indonesian ghost legend? Or is there another explanation? Let me know what you think.
I mean, if I see something like that, I probably would have pissed myself. Like, not gonna lie.
This video was captured by Instagram user Palmy Dillon during what should have been a routine late-night drive through the Australian wilderness. But what started as a peaceful journey through remote forest roads quickly turned into something straight out of a nightmare. Palmy was driving alone down a gravel road in the middle of nowhere, the kind of isolated path where you wouldn't expect to encounter another soul for miles. But as his headlights cut through the darkness ahead, something made him slam on the brakes. Standing directly in the middle of the road, completely motionless, was something.
Dude, what the fuck is that? Okay, it's a guy just standing there menacingly.
This. Seem way too
You
many
should probably have a Glock,
times
the
for
holy
this
Glock out.
Oh. You're a fuck psycho, mate.
He did not do that.
Illuminated by his car's headlights, a figure stands perfectly still in the road ahead of him.
You're a fuck psycho, mate.
Palmy says, clearly unsettled by this unexpected encounter.
Seen way too many.
Dude, I would just ran him over.
Palmy says, his voice filled with genuine fear. He's faced with an impossible choice: turn around and drive back the way he came, which is at least a 5 hours drive,
Oh, hell
or
no.
somehow get past this mysterious roadblock. The figure never moves, never reacts to the car's presence. It just stands there like a dark sentinel guarding the forest road. Eventually, Palmy decides he's seen enough and drives around it. But the question remains, what was this figure doing in the middle of a remote Australian road at night? Was it someone
That's a good
playing a
question.
prank? A lost traveller in distress? Or something far more sinister lurking
honestly
in
feel
the
like-
wilderness? And
Imagine if someone just put a mannequin there and they had it perfectly like placed up on the ground and they just left that there. That actually would have been kind of funny, not gonna lie. That's kind of fucked up though.
what would you do if you encountered this on a lonely forest road?
Gun. Holy Glock, chat. Holy Glock. That's the one thing you gotta go for.
The backstory to this next footage is unsettling.
Yeah, go for the holy
weeks,
clock.
the uploader had been noticing strange behaviour from his dog during the night. The animal would wake up in the early hours, staring intensely at the living room doorway, growling at absolutely nothing. At first,
that
he
dog would
thought
do.
it might be sounds from outside, or maybe a small animal in the walls. But the dog's behaviour was becoming more aggressive each night, almost like it was protecting the house from something. Concerned, he decides to set up a night vision camera in the living room and left it recording while he slept upstairs. What it captured explains why this dog had been so terrified.
It was a bug.
The footage starts normally. The dog is
It was a
calm,
spider.
eating and playing with a ball. But then something changes. The dog suddenly freezes, staring directly at the doorway. Its ears perk up and it begins growling at something the camera can't see. The dog's agitation escalates quickly until it suddenly lunges towards the camera, knocking it over to the ground. But it's what the camera captures as it falls that has viewers terrified. As the
Oh
camera
my
hits
god,
the
what the
ground
fuck
and
is that?
tilts upward, someone or something can be seen standing in the doorway, almost like it had been standing there the entire time, just watching. Now, dogs are known for their incredible ability
That's like
to
some
sense
Scooby-Doo
things
shit.
humans can't. So the question becomes, was this dog trying to protect its owner from something truly sinister?
That does not look friendly. That just looks like something else Scooby-Doo. Like someone died with like a trash
This
bag on their
next
head with
eerie
like
video was captured in a
eyes
superstore
drawn in on it.
somewhere in Peru, where a late-night security patrol took a
It's the
turn
house
the guard
slash
would never forget. Late
not scared
one
of
night,
that.
while working on his final round of his shift,
I just need to have,
he
like,
hears the sounds of footsteps
across,
running through the building.
holy hand grenade.
Confused, as no one should be in the building at this time, he
Wait
investigates.
a minute, we've seen this
thoroughly.
one.
This is when that
Skip. You've seen this one before,
still
chat.
one child in need there. That crazy WV woman
There we go.
says she and her family
We've already
kept
seen that
hearing
one shot, so there's
strange
really no point.
noises coming from one of the upstairs rooms in their house. Thing is, no one uses that room.
Okay, well.
It's just an empty space. So, curious and a little creeped out, they set up a Ring camera to see what might be going on. And later that night, their camera caught this.
Oh, hey, look, it's a person coming in from the ground. That's a snake. Okay, the snake got into the house. Yeah.
All of a sudden, one of the doors mysteriously opens all on its own, and then, if you look closely, a small dark shape can be seen moving behind the glass. But what is it? The uploader says she doesn't know
It's a
what
snake.
this thing is after
That's all
being
it is.
questioned by a viewer in the comments. So, the question remains, just what the is that?
I honestly do not know. The child that called to him.
This
Okay.
next video was uploaded to the internet by Arash Afnan. Prior to this
He's an
video,
actor.
his young
Oh.
son had been complaining that
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Bro, I literally just like dropped like 5 things right now. Goddamn. Hold the phone. You bought that? I don't even need like a psychic medium to tell you that thing is haunted. Like 100% that thing is fucking haunted, chat. Look at this thing. It literally says, hey, I want to kill you in your sleep. So good luck with that.
one of his dolls had been making noises late at night, and that he often felt like there was
Dude, no.
someone in the room with him.
Yeah,
At
'cause you got a
first,
fucking doll
Arash
that
didn't
literally can
think
kill you.
much
It's like
of
Chucky.
it, but late one night, the
It
doll
literally is like
began
Chucky.
making those same noises. However, it wasn't coming
No,
from
dude.
the boy's room.
Why would you have this?
It was coming from the kitchen, supposedly
Nah, man. No.
calling out to Arash's son, who was awoken by it. Wanting to show his father that his stories are true, he grabs his father's phone while he's asleep and records this.
Bising, nak tidur pun tak boleh. Hantu punya setan. Mana kau sorok? Kau lapar nasi ke setan? Bisinglah lagi.
I don't like this. Eh?
Ada dua setan.
No.
Duduk diam lah.
I'm just gonna close that.
Apa lagi ni?
A plant pot shakes
Dude,
mysteriously all on its own.
that
but
kid is
then
cooked. I hate to
rattling
break it.
inside the kitchen cupboard spooks the boy. He opens it up, and the doll responsible for creeping him out is in there.
Dude, I'm telling you, that
Spooked,
doll's
the boy
haunted.
shuts
Burn
the
it.
cupboard
Burn it with the holy
doors, and
fire.
when he opens them up to check again, the doll has mysteriously vanished, and the rattling continues.
Nah, dude. No.
When Arash's son showed him the footage, he was stunned. He now believes there is a dark presence connected to the doll, possibly even trying to possess his son. But what do you think is going on here? And just where did the doll go?
If it's out of the house, I don't want it back. That's all I
A
can
young
say.
mum uploaded the following
gone.
creepy video
That's
to
all
social
the only
media
thing that
after
matters now,
encountering
it's gone.
something truly bizarre. While playing at home with her children, she noticed something out of the corner of her eye, but when she looked, it was just her mirror. However, upon closer inspection, this happened.
Put mine there. My mirror's cracking by itself.
What's happening? Wait.
This one always freaks me out because I see that face breaker right there. But we've seen this one before.
By itself.
Just skip. Uninvited.
This footage was
Oh.
captured during a solemn and respectful military ceremony in Indonesia. A group
Why
of
is it
cadets
always
or
in
officers
Indonesia?
had
What the
gathered
fuck?
to
What the
salute
fuck
their
is Indonesia
nation's
doing?
flag, a moment that
Why is there
demands
so many ghosts in
absolute
Indonesia?
discipline and focus. Everyone is dressed in crisp white uniforms, standing at attention
there's a guy in black,
perfect
though.
formation. But as the ceremony
I'm
unfolds,
confused.
something appears among them that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, see, like I knew it. There was a guy in like in black. They're all in the same uniform, and that guy's not. And no one's not saying anything.
Kenapa dia Pak Guru?
In the first angle, we can see
What
the
the
group
fuck?
performing their ceremonial duties. Standing among the uniformed cadets is a dark, shadowy figure that clearly doesn't belong. While everyone else is dressed in bright white
there we go.
uniforms, this mysterious presence appears as a dark silhouette. The entity stands motionless among the group, almost like it's participating in the ceremony alongside the living. But this figure wasn't supposed to be there.
That's not that scary.
When we see the footage from a different camera angle, we witness the terrifying effect this presence has on those who sense it.
Let me see.
Jangan terpengaruh. Kalian aman.
Dude, what the fuck?
Jangan terpengaruh. Tarik napas panjang, tahan.
Dude. Dude.
Tahan. Astagfirullahaladzim. Istighfar. Keluar itu.
Dude, how did that guy not see that thing? That's what the fuck?
Tahan.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
From this angle, we can see
Okay,
one
that's
of the
kinda
women
scary.
suddenly begins crying uncontrollably. She becomes visibly distressed, unable to maintain her composure during this formal military event. The officer tries to calm her down, but she seems genuinely terrified by something she can sense. It becomes clear that she's reacting to the dark figure standing
like, what the
right
fuck? That's
behind
literally
her.
right there. How
Many
did I
who
kinda see
witnessed
him?
this believe the figure could be the spirit of a former military officer, still reporting for duty even after passing away. Unable to accept that their service has ended, they continue to appear at ceremonies, standing alongside their former comrades. But what makes this encounter so chilling is how the woman seemed to sense this presence before anyone else, almost like the spirit was trying to make contact with her specifically. So, what do you think appeared during this ceremony? Was this the ghost of a fallen officer, still honoring their commitment to serve? Let me know.
Dude, I honestly do not know. Like, I feel like if that was the case, that would have been like something a
Tara
lot more
posted these
worse.
next
Holy
creepy
shit.
clips to her social media.
Like, or not worse, like better, because then it
Apparently,
wouldn't just be
Tara
more
says that
like just
something
peaceful. But that's like
paranormal
you're
has
like
been
screaming.
following her entire
You know, you're
life.
just- you're
As a
scared
young
out of your
child,
mind.
she'd see shadowy figures
I'm
standing
just
at
saying.
the end of her bed at night, hear faint voices calling her name from empty rooms, and sometimes wake up to find her toys moved into strange, unsettling arrangements. Her parents told
Okay,
her
yeah,
it was just
yeah,
her
okay.
imagination, but Tara
You
always
see, the thing
felt
is,
like
if
something
they
was
look
watching
something
her,
that they were made in
waiting.
the
Then,
1800s,
all of a sudden,
yeah, you
the
kinda
activity
cooked.
stopped for several
I'm just saying.
years.
I'm gonna tell you a ghost
That's,
story. It's a
that's
true ghost
how
story.
it always is. Some old
And
school toy.
I
Yeah, you're basically
believe
asking to
that
get haunted.
Whatever it is has followed me.
However, after moving into a new house in the
I should know the law
countryside,
by now.
strange things started happening. Her animals began seeing things around the house. They'd just stare, motionless at the ceiling, as if someone
Like
or
that.
something she couldn't
Like that
see
for less
was up
happy.
there. Although, after a few weeks of moving in, Tara and her family began to notice scratches all over the ceiling beneath the attic, one of the exact spots where her dogs and cats would stare at. But as time
What the
went on,
fuck?
things got even weirder.
I'm on the phone with my stepdad, and he goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one, why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here completely alone. What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking, like just as loud as you right now." And I was like, "I don't hear anything." And then he said it stopped.
Whatever it is clearly trying to scare Tara. It began to leave scratches on one of the second floor windows.
No,
and
not
at
the
first
window
glance,
quality, it's gone
It
down.
sort of looks like they were created on the inside, but if you look closely, they are actually on the outside of the window. And what happens next is even more
Ghost is trying to
creepy.
get in chat.
Bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you think it says.
Oh no.
Let me get a good angle here.
It could just be something rubbing up on it.
I don't know what it says, but it looks like it's like 4 letters maybe.
Huh, joke's on you. I can't read.
Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside
It says hello. That's literally what it says.
of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. The only other like weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing like loud noises. Am I That's Jackie. Oh my god, thank god.
Okay, I don't like this. It's scratching from inside the house. Or it could just be the neighborhood cat trying to get in. Yes. Investigating the noise in a kitchen that's fully white with knives. Paint scratching noise. I thought I said something else. I was like, wait, what? Paint? You know, I'm not gonna say it. Dude, like...
Oh my god, Jackie! I'm sorry,
Oh my
dude.
God.
You just scared the holy
It was the cat. See, like I told you, it
After
was
showing
cat
the
chat.
scratches on the window, eagle-eyed viewers noticed something behind Tara.
No, it's just a
But
cat.
Did you notice it? At exactly the same time as Tara mentioning she's been hearing loud noises, one of the cupboard doors behind her moves open.
I did not see that.
Mysteriously all on its own. Tara has been left
My mind
creeped
turned
out
off
by
like halfway.
everything that's
I was
been
like, I did
happening
not
in
see
her
that.
life.
I was just
She
like, wait, why'd
believes
she stop?
something evil is the cause of all of this.
Oh, because I just
And
looked away
it's
for like
only
1
a matter
second.
of time until the activity gets
Not because I'm
worse.
scared.
What do you think is going on here? Is Tara
Just
being
like,
haunted
okay,
by
I think Sin, you're not
something
looking at it. No,
paranormal?
no, I am looking at it. It's getting stronger. See, I'm totally looking at
If
it.
you remember a while ago, I featured a terrifying series of clips uploaded by Rosanna, who goes by the username Dark
Yeah, she's
Chat.
strange.
Rosanna insists her home is being haunted by something evil and has uploaded numerous clips to the internet.
I always wonder, how
many
come
of
people
which
don't,
are
like,
very creepy.
do
After
like
popular
you go in a
demand from you
house like
guys,
for
I
just like a
decided
day to
feature
see if
her
you like
again,
the vibe
as
and also
the
know it's not
activity has
haunted.
gotten worse.
I honestly feel like they
One
gotta do
night,
that,
while
though.
Rosanna is
Like,
home alone, she begins to hear noises coming from
it's just
her
more like a
child's
courtesy saying, hey, you
and
know,
if
there's
remember in
nobody,
the
like,
previous
there's no
feature,
hauntings,
this was
guys,
exactly
trust
what
me,
happened
I'm
before
telling
the
you, a
activity
legit house. Okay, I
amplified.
don't like that.
Worried, she grabs her phone and goes to check it out. What she captures is chilling.
Okay, it's just a ball. It's just a ball, chat. All right, the ball's gone, chat. The ball is gone. We're not going after it. It's gone. Okay, yeah, now fuck this. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a toy. Okay, I'm okay with the toy. I think it was just a toy, right? It's just a penguin. Okay. Light turned on. Okay, this is bad. Oh my god. Okay. He's still there. Bro, just fucking start throwing hands. I know I've seen this one before, but not the full part that led up to it.
Ball moves on its own,
Ball got
but then,
yoinked.
in an unnatural way, it rolls at rapid speed into her child's bedroom, right in front of Rosanna's eyes. A couple of minutes later, the ball launches out of the room, startling Rosanna. Then another toy bizarrely walks out in front of her. She enters the room, and then a toy flies onto the floor before a toy begins playing on its own. However, what truly terrifies her is when she stands up. In the reflection of the window, a dark figure can be seen standing right behind her. Although,
Yeah,
when she
I'm just gonna
spins
say
around,
this.
there's no one in there with
I just
her.
be throwing
But the
hands.
activity doesn't stop there. On another
That's-
night,
that's all I'll
while
be doing,
Rosanna
just
was
throwing
at
hands.
home alone, this
Like at the
happens.
like in the air. You just see me going you know, just doing that, like just trying to fight it.
Arrête. Ça suffit. Ça suffit. Oh, t'inquiète. Non, non. Non, non. Lâche-moi. Lâche-moi, putain. On peut plus. Laisse-moi tranquille.
The lights in her child's room can be seen switching
fuck?
on and off.
Is she-
Then the sounds of someone or something can be heard laughing creepily, and the eerie sounds of wailing are clear, followed by her name, Rosanna, being called out. But then, out of nowhere, Rosanna is knocked over and dragged backwards down the hallway.
Dude, she
After
got
posting
yoinked.
these latest clips to the internet, viewers are convinced that Rosanna is being haunted by something evil and that she should seek help from God immediately. But what do
Yes,
you
like that.
think?
Like that's obviously not the first option. Like after I saw that, I would have been going to like the house of God immediately.
This next chilling entry.
I don't know
comes
why
from
people tend to be
TikTok
like, that's the
user
last
Villains
option I'll go
Feeds,
for. And
who
like, dude,
was out for a walk when she
that's the-
came across an old
that's the best
abandoned
option
house
to go
somewhere
for.
in the
Like, why
woods of
don't you go
Oregon.
for it?
Apparently,
I'm
the husband and
just
wife
saying.
tragically passed away in this house. And
I'm
locals
totally
say
not closing my
strange
eyes every
things
now and
have been
then.
happening in and around
like
the property
squinting them
ever
a little bit
since,
just to
and the house
not look at
is
the scary stuff
frozen
most
in
of the time.
time. Most of their belongings are still there. She decides to film the building,
Yes,
interested
the
in
trash
the decaying
cans.
structure. But as she pans her camera towards a balcony, something unexpected happens.
I'm not looking.
So there's nothing hanging there. Fucking what the fuck is that? That's creepy. It's gotta be something. I don't know what the fuck just
Wait.
fuck.
Something dark appears on the top balcony, weirdly peeking out before slowly slipping away back inside, as if it had been watching her this entire time. Startled, she zooms in, but the figure has gone. Confused that it might just be a curtain, she goes into the house to check.
Here is the stairwell. Okay, you
Oh.
see, there's the porch. And
No,
here
no,
is
no. I don't like
doorway.
this.
And the question that, like the notorious doorway that had whatever. Like, these are like notes still that, from Emily, the daughter.
Okay. Alright.
These are from the lady who. And then.
Chat, there was no curtain there. There was no curtain.
Go downstairs.
Oh god. There's just clothes and the washing machine. And
So, nope. No curtain.
Yeah, they literally
and
left
nothing else
everything.
that could have caused this dark thing to appear and retreat. With the fact that a couple had passed away here, plus all the stories from the locals about strange things happening in and around the property, it raises an unsettling question. Who or what was lurking on the balcony?
It was the ghost that killed the old couple. I knew it. That's the only thing I could think of.
This next unsettling video was uploaded to TikTok by El Cesar Torres 1, a creator who's been documenting a series of increasingly disturbing events happening in his home. According to El Cesar, it all started after he began trying to communicate with the other side. Using EVP devices, a Ouija board, and other tools, he hoped to make contact, but instead, something may have answered. Over the following weeks, the activity in his home began to escalate, and soon El Cesar started to regret ever reaching out. One night, while lying in bed, he hears strange noises outside his room. Then, without warning,
he kind of fucked up on his own.
Suddenly cuts out. Already on edge, he grabs his phone and starts recording, and this is what he caught.
He has he has the Wi-Fi headset on. I don't know.
No.
Okay, this is kind of bad. Okay, that, to be fair,
Mis manos están aquí. No, no.
he technically does not have one. Oh my god, what the fuck?
The TV stops receiving signal, and El Cesar sounds pretty nervous. The TV then switches off. But
what the fuck was
did
that?
You catch it? As the camera pans around the room, a dark figure can be seen just standing there, motionless in the darkness. The video then ends there. After uploading this video to his TikTok account, El Cesar's viewers believe that whatever this is responsible for all the activity he's been encountering in his life. And after watching his other videos, it kinda makes sense, as, well, he may have summoned something he was never meant to reach.
Dude, facts. I never understand why people do that shit.
It's just after midnight, and a student decided to stay late at school. But apparently, because the school, according to rumors, is haunted.
Oh my god, imagine going to school again.
The one who started the rumors is father, who is the caretaker for the school. Apparently, while cleaning the restrooms at night, he'd hear whispers coming from one of the bathroom stalls. But when he'd go in to investigate, the restroom was always empty. It happened almost every single night.
Toilets are speaking to each other, talking about the drama that they overheard.
His son decided to see if it was actually true. He hid until midnight and then decided to go into the restroom, knowing that if he caught it on...
Dude, imagine if he were to go in there and then he just can't leave. And all the doors are locked and he's just now locked inside of the school until whenever it opens back up, like in the morning. So he's basically having a 1v1 and is currently like losing the 1v1 to a ghost.
On camera,
that would be so
fucked
up.
Go viral. So he hits record.
Nah, y'all ever been in a bathroom skipping alone, bro? This is crazy.
It's not scary in the day.
And it's like mad weird.
Scary at night though.
Like, what if there was some monster or something pop up on me? That shit would be crazy, bro. But I don't know. Like, there's nobody in here. You can come out and shit. I don't even know.
Oh, dude, streaming. Oh, yeah, shit, this is even worse.
Bro, this shit's crazy.
Oh, God.
I don't know, but that shit's that weird.
And I'm out of here.
What the fuck?
At first, the restroom looks empty, but just
here.
As he's leaving, the door to the stall at the end of the restroom swings open. And again, did you spot it?
Yeah. Something
it's quite hard
I just saw
to see, but if we slow the footage down, what looks like a face can be seen peeking out of the stall before quickly dashing away. After uploading this clip to the internet, it quickly got shared. Many believe he caught the same entity that his father had encountered night after night on his night shifts. But what do you
Just
think?
burn the school down. There we go. You know what? They have the money to buy a new school. Just do that, man. Just do that. Just do that. Oh, look, a skinwalker.
Was filmed by a man named Robert Earl White.
Oh, God.
Who was staying at an Airbnb in Williamsburg, Virginia, right by the edge of the Queens River.
Virginia.
It was late at night, and Robert had stepped outside
Yeah,
for a
Virginia's kind of
moment
fucked
when
with
he suddenly heard
skinwalkers.
something moving. At first,
There's
he
just
thought
so
it might
many of
just
them
be
there.
an
You're
animal,
like, yeah, dude, you're kind
but
of.
then the
kinda
footsteps
cooked.
grew louder.
Imagine
and
living in
closer
Virginia, chat.
Until it
Think about
sounded
that.
like something was just a few feet in front of him. Creeped out, he pulls out his phone and hits record. This is what
I
he
don't like
caught.
this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Why is it coming closer? I have no idea what this is. It's like right up here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little freaking spooked right
See,
now.
chat, he should probably leave. That might be a good option, but he's
I'm
not.
afraid of you. Show yourself.
Wait, no, he fucked up. What the fuck is that? Okay, no, I don't like this. It's looking back at us. Okay. Rapid footsteps. Dude, this is just like if you're saying, like... I don't like this. Dude literally, like, talked into the... Dude literally just like spoke back to the void, and the void spoke back. Actually, no, it just blinked back. That's all it literally fucking did, man. This is why you don't go to Virginia, chat.
It sounds like it's walking up here.
Okay, I don't like. Oh my fucking god.
I'm trying to be quiet.
Oh my god.
Alright, no lie. I'm on my back porch. I heard something stomping in the woods. Something
What the
huge.
fuck is that?
The sounds of
Dude,
footsteps
dude's
can
gonna
be
need like
heard,
fucking
and
the whole
Robert
army to take
is
on that thing
creeped
now.
out. Then glowing eyes can be seen
Oh,
watching
God.
him from the darkness, followed by the sounds of footsteps, and Robert becomes concerned. He continues filming, and then out of nowhere, it appears, its eyes glowing red in the darkness. But then, in a split second, it vanishes into the shadows.
Dude,
Robert
nah.
Earl White uploaded this video with the title, "My Terrifying Encounter with a Skinwalker."
2 months ago.
And viewers of this video agree. One comment by Blue Flame Integration says, "At the beginning of this video, with those red eyes, I looked carefully and could see the body, shoulders, etc. And it looked like what others have shown to be a skinwalker. They can vanish into portals and turn into other creatures or mimics. And if we brighten the footage, we can definitely see its body. But is this a skinwalker as Robert Earl White and commenters
Oh, no.
believe? You decide."
Nah, that's disturbing. Please turn that off. I don't want to see that.
This next video was filmed
Why'd
by
you have
a
to
man
turn it
who
all
was
the way
staying
in
alone at
brightness?
his girlfriend's apartment. But what makes this footage
You're like,
particularly tragic
Chad, this
is the
thing kinda,
heartbreaking
it's
story
like,
behind it.
this thing's
Just a
kind of
few days
disturbing.
before this video
No,
was
it'll make it
recorded,
more
their close
disturbing if we
friend
can
Dylan
clearly
had
see it.
passed
Oh
away
wait, there
in
we
a
go.
sudden accident.
Oh shit, that was
Dylan was
bad.
supposed to visit them for the boyfriend's birthday.
totally am
a
not closing
plan
my
they'd
eyes, like,
all been
halfway
looking
and some
forward
stuff.
to, but that visit would never happen. The man's girlfriend was the last person to visit Dylan in the hospital before he passed away. A few days later,
Oof.
while she was at her mother's house, her boyfriend was alone in the apartment when something unexplainable began
Where's the
happening.
cats?
Do it again.
Okay, I don't
Do
like
it
this.
again.
No. Okay. That's not good.
Do it again. This... Alright. Alright, that.
Dude, what the fuck?
Do it again.
I I don't like this.
Do it again.
Okay, did it again.
Okay.
Should probably
Shadow? Shadow?
Dude, the cat's just been right there. Oh look, it's the cat. Cat's like been staring there the whole time. Okay. Maybe you should take the cat with you and run away from the house. I'm just saying. Is the light flickering in that room? It is.
The bedroom door starts opening and closing on its
I wasn't doing
own.
that
The
before,
man
was it?
begins speaking to the empty space, calling out.
Do it again.
He says, and the door responds, slowly opening wider. Again he asks.
Do it again.
And again the door moves, opening and closing
Oh,
as
please
if
don't tell me, did
answering
you see
his
it?
commands. Even the cat seems aware something is happening, watching the doorway intently. Many believe this was Dylan's spirit, finally keeping his promise to visit his friend. Perhaps letting them know he made it there after all, even if not in the way anyone expected. Though the original
Holy shit.
post later admitted it was likely just airflow from open windows. But the timing still gives people chills. So what do you think? Was this Dylan making his final visit, or just a coincidence that happened at the most emotional time possible?
I think I don't know. I feel like if that happened at
An
the
urban
exact same time,
explorer
it's kind of
visited
sus.
an abandoned hospital all on his own. The hospital
saying.
is said to be haunted by the spirit of a former cleaner. After a while
Oh,
of
no,
exploring
not the
the old
custodian.
hospital, he comes across the drying section of the building and ends up capturing this.
It's like the worst thing. Oh wait, hang on. I think we've seen this one before. Yeah, no, we have. There's like a buddy on the right side.
Lo último. Ah, esto es una especie de
Yeah, see, like literally right there. You saw him?
Mira, acá hay un...
Did you see it? As the camera pans to the side, someone or something can be seen peeking out from a doorway before slipping away out of sight.
feel like I told you I've seen
When
this
the
one
explorer
before.
goes to check, no one's there. Viewers of this video believe that this is the spirit of the former cleaner that is said to haunt this abandoned hospital. But what do you think?
Well, you see, I'm right here just like holding on to something. That's all I'm doing. Something pulled her dress. Okay.
This next unsettling clip was
Okay,
recorded by a
okay,
mother
okay.
during a quiet evening out with her daughter. They're relaxing in a public plaza, surrounded by families. A little girl wanders just a few steps ahead, laughing, playing, enjoying the time. But suddenly, something stops her in her tracks. Caught on camera, as the girl runs forward, she abruptly turns, her smile fades as she glances behind her. It's almost like she heard something or sensed something wanting her attention. But then, suddenly, her dress is pulled by something we can't see. The girl looks around, but no one is there. However, she is clearly aware that something pulled on
Dude,
her
I'll be honest with
dress.
you.
Her
If I
mother,
saw
who
that,
is
I
still
honestly would be
filming,
like,
doesn't
alright,
react at
haha.
first, but later,
We're not playing
when she
games
reviews the
anymore. We're going
footage,
home.
she notices the
And,
moment
we're
and
going to the house of
realizes
God.
it's much more chilling than she thought. So, what exactly happened here? Did something unseen reach out for the little girl? Comment below with your thoughts on this one.
Nah. No, it's not a friendly ghost. The face under the bed.
This next video was uploaded by a man who experienced every child's worst nightmare, but as an adult, it was
Oh no. Every child's worst nightmare. There's no more cereal in the world. Wait, hang on. That's you guys' nightmare, right? No? Oh. Or the monster in your closet. It has to be that,
was
right?
3 a.m. when he suddenly
has a
was
monster in his
jolted
closet.
awake by strange noises coming from underneath his bed. At first, he tried to
Oh,
ignore
okay.
it, thinking it was just the house settling.
That's a lot
but
more
the
worse.
sounds continued, scratching, shuffling, like something was moving around down there. Unable to fall back to sleep, he decides to grab his phone and use the flashlight to check what's causing the disturbance.
That's a good idea.
What he discovered under his bed will haunt you.
Oh, hell no. Chat, did you see that? Did you see that? This?
Bed, but who or what is it? The person goes and
What
tells
the
his friend
hell?
who's in the other room, and they both decide to go and check.
And it's just like a homeless guy under there the whole time. Don't worry, man. Oh.
The pair approach cautiously, but when they get there, a dark figure can be seen standing in the room before
Okay.
it rises up, and the pair
I was
flee
like,
in
okay,
absolute fear.
it's just a friend playing a joke.
There. Viewers of this video are divided. Some think it's real and believe they witnessed something unexplainable, pointing to the terror in the man's voice and their panicked reactions. They argue that the figure's unsettling presence and the way both men immediately fled shows this was no ordinary encounter. But what's your verdict? Did these men capture something truly supernatural lurking under the bed, or is this
I don't
just
know.
a cleverly
I feel like that's
staged
just like a homeless
hoax?
person that said a prank. I honestly feel like that's probably like a prank that they just scared them.
Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next. You're gonna love them.
I actually thought it was going to be a lot more scary than that. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, man. That's a good thing I chose my junkie. I know his videos are sometimes kind of mid. Thank god I chose him. Now, chat, if you guys have any scary videos you guys want me to see that are not as scary, or probably more scary than this, feel free to put them in the Discord, in the news coverage section, so we could do the little reaction stuff to them. It's a good thing I chose the lightest one, because that one very, very, very rarely scares me. Okay, alright. Judge is like, so wait, hang on, you didn't want to get scared? Yes, exactly. Exactly. And now we have my most favorite segment of them all, and that is a meanwhile on the internet. Meanwhile on the internet, GameStop has announced around 2 more Pokemon codes are to arrive as of Saturday, 4 p.m. EST to 1 p.m. PST. Don't miss your shot to get a shiny. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is already passed. But here's the thing, chat. Because if you look right down there, it says, well, you can't even see it. Let me just click on this. This guy actually has this. While supplies last, code is printed on receipt. Let me just tell you this. Turns out it was not, they're not doing that. It's not going to be on the receipt. Why? I honestly do not know. I honestly feel like that's kind of stupid that they just don't do that. But if they are doing it in some of your areas, you should definitely ask and check anyway, because that's like, you know, a free code, you know? You don't have to go through any of this other shit now. Because I already know how that went, and I did not get my code. I mean, I did get it after a while, but from other means. Anyway. There we go, big on that. Meanwhile, on the internet, Battlefield 6. Yes, we're going back to Battlefield 6, and this is Twitch drops. If you have, let's see, for 1 sub, you get the versatile soldier skin. You get a shotgun for just watching 1 hour. Oh, it's dog tag called shotgun. That's funny. Then you get an actual shotgun. And then you get the Green Falcon for just watching 3 hours. So, if you have a sub, feel free to, you know, use it. Like, yeah, you know, you have the gifted sub. You have Amazon, you have, like, the free sub right there. Where you've been gifted a sub, you know, from somebody who's playing Battlefield, which we're going to go back into that later on. So if you guys want to get some of this stuff, You know, just pop in, and you know, you guys can get some free rewards right there. The shotgun is pretty okay. I mean, that shotgun is still the best shotgun in the game, and it's the beginning shotgun too. But if you want a dog tag and a helicopter skin, you just watch. You can get 3 rewards just by watching, which is probably more beneficial than just one skin. Because I'll be honest with you, some of the other skins later on in the game look a lot more better than this. That's just me. Guys, do what you want to do, but hey, you just need to watch 3 hours. Just make sure you have some volume on, you know, so you can actually get the count towards progress for getting one of these. And then, yeah, have fun. And be sure to check out one of those streamers too. Meanwhile, on the internet, Lay's has rolled a brand new logo and packaging along with a healthier version of chips. I find that as funny as me trying to read 1,000 pages of that Google Doc, because healthier, really? Behold, chat, the new Lay's logo and new packaging for the potato chips. Behold, it's quite literally they just added the fucking sun and they just changed the font and that's it. But that's just why. Also, how does that make it look healthier? It literally does not. Like, it makes me feel like I'd rather just get an actual potato and eat it just raw. Which you probably should not do because you might get something. It's called Idahoan. Sorry, people from Idaho. I'm just joking. Please don't cancel me. I can't get canceled by Idaho again. Meanwhile, on the internet, you thought it was bad enough from the potato chip, so we're going to do another round of holy shit, these companies are doing this shit again. Long John Silver's is swapping the iconic fish for chicken. Why? Because I honestly don't know why. It says chicken and seafood, but they've always had chicken and seafood, but it literally got its kick. Well, startup from just fish. So you heard of the golden fish? Guess what? Now prepare for the golden chicken. And I think that's the only thing they changed. They just deleted that and put a chicken. Which had a lot of people commenting on this, which this one I saw and it's actually right here. I didn't even have to look for it. It's like right there. See, like, chat, think about it. Penguin. It's a little bit of both. That's all they said. Penguin. That should be the logo. Long John Silver's Penguin. I mean, to be fair, they keep changing the designs of these logos like every fucking 2 to 3 weeks. I'm like, guys, just stop changing these logos. If it's not broken, you don't need to fix it. I'm just saying, guys. Then again, it's Long John Silver's, so honestly, do not know. Maybe they're just trying to compete with Popeyes now. That's it. They're trying to fight against the chicken cartel of restaurants. You know, it all makes sense. Holy shit, why did I not see this earlier? Wait, what if they're all trying to be independent and trying to do something and they're trying to fight against this other corporation is doing all the same other stuff, kind of like a cartel, like a chicken cartel. Long John Silver just joined the chicken cartel because they tried fighting it but they didn't like it, or they tried to join in but they were like, nah man, it's not going to work with us. Maybe that's what's going on. Something like that is going on. I'm telling you, isn't it strange? It has to be that right there. They're trying to join in these other cartels. Just like how Long John Silver is forgetting the fish cartel and going to the chicken cartel. That it all makes sense now. Josh is like, what the fuck? I don't know. They keep changing the logos. They just changed potato chip logo for Lay's, for Christ's sake. I don't know what's going on. If they changed the McDonald's logo from the yellow M to a slightly darker tint of yellow, I honestly feel like I'm just going to flip out. I literally will flip out. because it's not doing anything. You're just annoying everyone at that point because you spent like $500,000 on the logo change and they just changed the fucking color font. That's all they did. But this one, they just fucking I honestly feel like they picked that logo of that chicken and just slapped it on there. Just like what that last guy did with the penguin. Like, I honestly feel like that's what he did. He just found a fucking penguin and put it on there. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh my god. I can't chat. I really can't with this. Oh my god. I literally just had like my conspiracy moment right now. That has to be it, chat. That has to be it. Oh my god. Okay, let's get into the chatting screen. There we go. Oh my god. We finally finished all the other shiz that was on for today. We did a little reaction video segment, scary video, not doing that shit again. Also, if you guys are going to share that, please give me like a heads up on some timestamps so I can be like, I can prep myself. Or if you're just, you know what, you guys are just going to fucking just put it random spots anyway, so you know what, never mind. Love of God, please don't say something too scary. Oh my god. But if you all enjoyed everything that we've covered today, especially the reaction segment that we always do every Sunday, obviously it's not going to be up on YouTube because it's going to be on a separate reaction video. If you have any scary videos, feel free to join the Discord, put them in the news coverage, and I'll be able to check them out, as well as anything else that you have seen this week too. Feel free to put in the Discord, and I will go into covering it the following Sunday. So be sure to have a most fantastic rest of your day, a most fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all then. Ta-ta. There we go. I got the video segment for YouTube finished. There we go. Oh my god. I was not scared and holding on to something the whole time, chat, while watching that scary video. I was kind of prepping myself up. That last one was kind of like, it got me a little bit right there on that first second, but then I was like, wait a minute, it's just an old man. It's just a homeless old man in my room. That's all it is. That has to be what it is. I'm just saying, that one was like so staged right there. I honestly feel like that was a prank. Like that someone just orchestrated against them. They're probably scared, but someone just did that on purpose for them. They're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna be a little asshole and do that. That has to be it. Come on, think about that. Think about it. Think. But that shall do it for today, though, chat. That shall do it for today. I honestly do not know who to raid, though. I'm still shy on going into raiding. I don't know. People have been kind of getting like a little like triggered lately on that stuff. I don't know why. But like, not doing, they're like, I don't know why they're doing that though. They're just like, hey, I went into raid anyway just because I wanted my chat to see something else that is not scuffed like me. Also, I'm best boy. That is it. But I'll see you guys on Monday. We'll play some Azure Lane. I'm probably gonna have my mic off at that time, so again, I will see you guys then. Take care and have a fantastic rest of your weekend.